Hello, and welcome to Lesson 8 on our series of Applied Wing Chun Kung Fu, where today we're going to discuss speed and timing. Now, ordinarily, you may think of these as two separate topics. However, speed and timing are related to one another. Actually, timing is a combination of multiple skills. Good balance, reaction, coordination, judging of distance, and speed. When you combine all of these elements, you produce good timing. But how speed and timing are related, I'll explain. First off, most people, or fighters, when they think of speed, they think of physical speed, how fast they can throw a punch or kick, and that can be measured in inches per second. However, in Wing Chun, we think of speed in multiple dimensions. In fact, there are 4 different types of speed. Physical speed, which we just explained, but then there is speed in distance, speed in readiness and reaction, and speed in structure. I'll explain each. First, physical speed. Again, how fast we can throw a punch or kick. Speed in distance is how far your punch or kick has to travel. In other words, the more economical my technique, the better chance it has in succeeding. For example, a straight punch will always reach your opponent faster than a round punch if the physical speed is the same, because it covers less distance. Now, some styles, and not that I'm criticizing, but they'll take and train to kick to the head. In essence, what they are doing is taking the furthest weapon to attack the furthest target. They're bringing the foot all the way up to the head, which is the longest distance to travel. If you measure, it's about the same distance as if I took my fist and reached over and punched someone in the foot. I don't see normally too many fighters punching other fighters in the foot, but at the same token, they'll throw the kicks to the head. If you measure the distance, they're about the same. In Wing Chun, if we want to attack or cover from the waist up, we use our hand. It's closer. If we want to attack or cover from the waist down, we use our leg. It's closer. So this deals with the speed of distance. And how we incorporate this in Wing Chun is we comprise our techniques to be more economical and rely on the principle of shortest distance. Then there's speed in readiness and reaction. I think everyone could relate to this. Let's say somebody was standing near you and they were smoking a cigarette, and neither of you were paying attention, and he accidentally took the hot part of the cigarette and touched your arm. Right away you move your arm and say, "Oh, what was that? Oh, it got burnt." You didn't think, you simply reacted. And that's the same thing that we want to train in fighting. If a fighter attacks me and I have to stop and look and analyze and see what he's doing, by the time I recognize the technique and react, it's too late. And that's how speed and timing are related. If, however, without thought, I learn to react with reflex, then my technique has a much better chance of succeeding. So speed in readiness and reaction is a skill that can be developed through training. And also speed and structure. For example, mathematically, 1 is always faster than 1, 2. In Wing Chun, we try to comprise our techniques to use simultaneous cover and attack. If the opponent punches and I cover 1, then attack 2, it's always going to be slower than if I attack and cover 1 time at the same time. I may not be traveling physical speed faster, but structurally, I'm faster. In other words, we want to reduce the action. And when we train timing, we do a very similar thing. In fighting, there are different tempos of time. As you'll see in the video, we have 1-2 timing, 1.5 timing, and same time, 1 time timing. And when you combine all these aspects of coordination, balance, judgment of distance, speed, this is the highest skill that a fighter has to have because it produces good timing.